Déjà vu isn't a glitch in the matrix. It's your brain catching a glitch in itself, a moment where your memory system nearly mistakes the present for the past. What you're feeling is a false signal of familiarity, likely coming from the hippocampus, the part of the brain that helps us encode the time and place of our experiences. It flags something as familiar even when there's no actual memory behind it. That's where the frontal cortex steps in. This region monitors and evaluates memory. It checks that sense of familiarity against reality. And when that match doesn't hold up, the brain halts the process. Déjà vu seems to be that moment of correction, your brain catching itself before a false memory forms. This connects directly to what I research in my PhD at the University of Cambridge. That is mental time travel, our ability to mentally project ourselves into both the past and the future. This ability depends heavily on episodic memory, the system that lets us recall specific experiences in rich detail, what happened, where happened, and when it happened. But research suggests episodic memory didn't evolve just to help us remember. It likely evolved to help us simulate future possibilities, to run mental models of what might happen based on patterns from our pasts. And importantly, these simulations and recollections rely on the same underlying brain structures, especially the hippocampus and the prefrontal cortex. Whether we're remembering or imagining, the brain reconstructs events from fragments, not from stored perfect recordings, which brings us back to déjà vu. So déjà vu might be a side effect of that same system, a kind of cognitive near miss. The brain may have previously simulated a scene or a situation similar to the one you're now actually experiencing. When that overlap happens, the sense of familiarity gets triggered, not from memory, but from a prior simulation. For a split second, that present feels like the past. But then, just as quickly, the frontal regions intervene, they detect the mismatch, and this familiarity doesn't belong to a real memory, and the feeling is interrupted. That brief glitch, that moment of internal correction, is what we experience as déjà vu. In that sense, déjà vu might not be about reliving the past. It might be a clue that your brain is constantly simulating the future and constantly monitoring itself to keep imagination and experience from blending together.